Soft chimes open the space, ringing like silver notes through morning mist. You find yourself standing before a vast golden field, bathed in the first light of dawn. Each blade of wheat glimmers like liquid sunlight, moving gently with the breath of the earth. The horizon stretches endlessly, and somewhere in the heart of that horizon stands a great golden door, its surface alive with radiant patterns like sunlight captured in metal. You walk toward it slowly. With each step, the scent of the field rises, a fragrance of promise, of beginning again. The air feels sacred, as though heaven itself were whispering secrets through the breeze. The golden door waits for you. It does not demand, it invites. And upon it, written in light, is a single word: thank you. You pause. That simple word, so often spoken casually, now vibrates with living power. It hums with divine energy, and you begin to sense its mystery. Florence Scovel Shinn once said, "Your word is your wand." And here, before this luminous gate, you feel the truth of it. Every word you speak casts a spell, opening or closing the flow of your life. Gratitude is not a polite reaction to something received. It is the very key that unlocks abundance. When you say thank you with the full vibration of your heart, you turn the key in the great lock of divine supply. You open the door to the good that already awaits you. You may have felt closed off from the flow. You may have wondered, why does it seem that others prosper easily while I strive? Why does good feel delayed or distant? But beloved, nothing has been withheld. The good you seek has always stood behind that golden door, waiting for your word of thanks to swing it wide. Now, in this sacred moment, you place your hand upon the door. It is warm, alive with the pulse of unseen blessings. Take a slow, gentle breath in. Exhale softly. Whisper, "Thank you." Again, let your voice carry deeper. Thank you for every unseen blessing now revealed. Thank you for divine abundance flowing to me now. As you speak, the golden door begins to move slowly, gracefully, as though moved by unseen angels. Light pours out through the widening space, a radiant tide of gold and rose shimmering with all that your heart has ever longed for. You realize then, gratitude is not a reaction. Gratitude is a command of faith. It is the word that affirms it is done. It is given. It is mine now by divine right. The field beyond glows brighter. You step through the door and the air changes warmer, fuller, alive, with the hum of creation itself. You feel the universe listening, responding. Every thought of thankfulness becomes a seed that bursts into bloom at your feet. Thank you for the breath I take. Thank you for the home that shelters me. Thank you for the food that nourishes me. Thank you for the unseen currents of prosperity moving in my favor. As each word falls from your lips, the light grows swirling around you in spirals of abundance. You are not asking, you are decreeing. You are aligning your consciousness with the divine law of increase. And this law, like the sunrise, never fails. Pause now. Breathe in deeply. Let the music wash over you, soft, golden, tender. Repeat quietly. Thank you is my key. Thank you opens the gates of heaven within me. You may imagine the light within your chest expanding, radiating outward until it meets the golden horizon. Every ray of this inner light carries the frequency of gratitude, attracting to you the form and substance of every desire in perfect ways. Gratitude does not wait for proof. It is the proof. Gratitude is the divine acknowledgement that you already stand in the garden of fulfilled promises. Even now, there are unseen blessings circling your life, people preparing to say yes. opportunities, aligning divine ideas forming quietly in the ethers, waiting to manifest through your next inspired action. Say softly, I thank the invisible for becoming visible. I thank the unseen for taking form. I thank divine wisdom for guiding me to perfect supply. The light around you begins to settle softly, pulsing alive with peace. You feel the weight of old worry lift, as though the shadows of doubt are dissolving into morning light. Here before the open gates of gratitude, you understand that thank you is not a closing phrase, it is a creative command. It tells the universe, I see the gift. I claim it now. And so it is. Pause. Breathe once more. Feel your heart steady and open. When you are ready, anchor your decree by affirming aloud or in your heart, I am thankful for divine abundance flowing to me now. Pause. Let that truth settle into every cell. Now gently return to the rhythm of your breath, to the sound of the chimes fading into silence, to the warmth of the golden light that still dances around you. For the door of thankfulness has opened, and once open, it can never close. Pause and comment, I am thankful for divine abundance flowing to me now. Let gratitude anchor your decree. Soft bells chime again, gentle as sunlight through glass. The air feels sacred, charged with a quiet expectancy, as though something beautiful is about to unfold. The field of gold still surrounds you, but now you notice new life pushing through the soil. Each time you whispered thank you, a seed was planted, and now the green shoots of those words stretch toward the light. Florence Scovel Shinn once declared, nothing stands between man and his highest good but doubt and fear. How powerful, how true. Fear withers the growing seed, gratitude multiplies it. The law of increase is simple, yet absolute. What you bless increases. What you resent dissolves. Pause for a moment and let that truth settle like sunlight on your heart. Every thought you think is a silent blessing or a silent curse. Each carries power. When you bless something, you lift it into divine circulation. You place it under the law of multiplication. When you complain, condemn, or fear, you place it in shadow. Its growth is delayed. Let us begin then by blessing what we already have. There was once a woman named Miriam, a quiet student of truth. She lived in a small house by the edge of the city, and though she worked hard, she often felt she was treading water in a sea of bills and worry. Her mornings began with sighs, her nights with counting debts. She prayed often for supply, but her prayers were tangled with fear. How will I ever make it? She whispered to herself as she looked at her nearly empty purse. One day she attended a small lecture where an elderly teacher spoke of Florence Scovel Shinn and the law of increase. The teacher said, if you wish to multiply good, bless what you have. Speak well of it. The spirit of gratitude is the spirit of growth. Miriam was puzzled. Bless what I have, but what I have is not enough. The teacher smiled gently. That is precisely why you must bless it. You see, nothing grows under resentment. Even a small coin, when blessed, becomes a seed of increase. Something in those words stirred Miriam's heart. That night, she went home and placed her few coins upon her table. The candlelight flickered across their dull surfaces, and she felt a mixture of shame and tenderness. Still, she whispered, I bless this money. You are small in number, but great in spirit. You multiply for my good. You bring more of your kind. She felt foolish and yet peaceful. Each night she repeated her ritual. She spoke blessings over every coin, every loaf of bread, every garment she owned. When she paid a bill, she said softly, I bless this payment, for it goes out under divine law and returns to me multiplied. Weeks passed. Nothing miraculous seemed to happen at first, but Miriam noticed her heart changing. The heavy ache of lack began to lighten. Gratitude took root. Her words of blessing became habit, no longer mechanical, but sincere. Then, in perfect time, the law began to move. A former client, long silent, called to offer new work. Her landlord reduced her rent unexpectedly. She received a small inheritance from a distant relative she had barely known. Miriam wept with joy, not only for the money, but for the understanding that she had opened the channel herself. The abundance had been there all along, waiting for her blessing to release it. The story of Miriam is the story of all who awaken to divine law. What we bless expands, what we love prospers, what we thank multiplies. Pause now. Look at your own life. Perhaps you too have looked at your purse and felt the pang of not enough. Perhaps you've sighed at the smallness of your beginnings. But remember this eternal truth: every oak was once an acorn. Every river began as a drop. The law of increase asks us to recognize the acorn and bless it, to treat the drop as sacred. Take a breath and whisper aloud, I bless the money I have, and it blesses me. I bless my home, my work, my gifts, my time, my health. I bless all that is mine by divine right. Pause. Feel the vibration of those words. Feel how the energy shifts when blessing replaces complaint. This is not denial, it is transformation. Gratitude transmutes shadow into light, limitation into expansion. It changes the vibration of your field, and the universe must respond in kind. For spirit always mirrors our consciousness. When we say, I have so little, the mirror shows us less. When we say, I bless what I have, the mirror multiplies it back to us. Let the rhythm of your breath match the flow of your heart. Imagine yourself standing before a small fountain. Water bubbles gently from its center, clear and sparkling. Each time you speak a blessing, the water rises higher. Now imagine every area of your life as a vessel placed beneath that fountain. Your finances, your relationships, your creativity, your health. Each time you bless what you already have, more water flows, filling every vessel to overflowing. You realize now, gratitude is not a reaction, it is an invocation. Miriam's story could have been anyone's. The moment she stopped resisting her small beginnings stopped being small. So too with you. Each act of blessing is a sacred decree. You are declaring, this too is divine. This too is enough for God to multiply. Say it softly now, I bless what I have. I bless where I am. I bless what is coming. Let it repeat like a heartbeat. I bless the money I have, and it blesses me. I bless the love I have, and it blesses me. I bless the opportunities before me, and they multiply in perfect ways. Pause after each one. Let the music flow through your breath. You may notice a warmth spreading through your body, a subtle peace rising in your chest. That is the law of increase responding to your vibration. Every cell of your being begins to hum with new frequency. You no longer chase supply, you invite it through love. You no longer beg for more, you bless what is, and more is given. For as Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, gratitude is the law of increase, and complaint is the law of decrease. Your words are creative. Your blessings are blueprints for expansion, and the moment you begin to speak them, divine intelligence moves to fulfill your decree. Now pause for a sacred moment. Close your eyes. Feel the current of gratitude flowing like gentle light around you. Imagine your life as a garden. Each blessing you speak becomes a ray of sunlight upon the soil. Every word of thanks calls forth a blossom unseen moments before. You look upon this garden and realize it was never barren. The flowers were only waiting for your acknowledgement to bloom. And as you stand there surrounded by the fragrance of increase, a still small voice within you whispers, "Bless what you have, for it is already multiplying." Let us end this block with a living affirmation. Repeat it 3 times slowly with faith. I bless the money I have, and it blesses me. I bless the money I have, and it blesses me. I bless the money I have, and it blesses me. Now smile softly. The law is already at work. Write in the comments, one thing you are blessing today. Watch how it multiplies. The sound of a soft piano drifts through the air, now a tender melody weaving itself between each breath you take. The golden field has shifted its light deeper, richer, like afternoon sun. You feel calm, rooted and open. Around you, the hum of divine order moves unseen, but certain, like the heartbeat of the universe itself. This is the realm of grace, that invisible current carrying every answered prayer to its perfect destination. When Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, "There is a place that you are to fill and no one else can fill, something you are to do which no one else can do," she spoke of the perfect rhythm of divine orchestration. In this rhythm, nothing is forced, nothing delayed, nothing denied. Everything flows by grace. But what is grace truly? Grace is the unearned rhythm of divine supply, the hand of God moving through the unseen to bring every need to fulfillment. It is not something you must chase, bargain for, or demand. Grace moves like the wind, quiet and visible, yet unstoppable. Imagine yourself now standing beside a river at twilight. Its surface glimmers with the last light of day, a mirror of heaven flowing effortlessly toward the sea. You reach down, touch the water, and feel its cool, living current. It moves without strain. It does not rush, yet it never ceases. So it is with divine supply. It arrives gently in perfect time by perfect ways. There is no need to push the river, only to trust it. Once there was a man named Elias, a craftsman of humble means. He loved his work, but struggled with doubt. Though he was talented, clients came slowly. Fear whispered to him each morning, "You must strive harder. You must force your success." And so Elias would labor frantically, writing letters, offering discounts, chasing opportunities that often slipped through his fingers. One day, exhausted and near despair, he wandered to the river near his home. The air was still, the sun setting like a great lantern behind the hills. He sat upon a stone and whispered, "God, I've done all I can. What am I missing?" The water answered in silence, flowing onward. Then, like a thought from beyond, a phrase rose in his mind, "Be still. Let grace work for you." The words struck him with strange familiarity. He had read them once in a small book of truth, that grace is not earned by effort, but released through faith. That night, Elias decided to stop forcing and start trusting. He began each morning in quiet gratitude, saying aloud, "Divine grace now works in my life. My supply arrives in perfect ways." He no longer sent desperate letters or lowered his prices in fear. Instead, he blessed his craft, blessed his tools, blessed his unseen clients. He imagined the divine current carrying his work to those meant to receive it. Weeks later, as he sanded the edge of a wooden table, a stranger entered his shop. The man introduced himself as a designer seeking handcrafted furniture for an upcoming exhibition. His words were calm but sure. "I've been searching for your work. It's exactly what I need." From that single meeting, doors opened that Elias could never have forced open himself. Within months, his name appeared in magazines, and his craft was sought after by many. He smiled quietly each morning, whispering to the river of grace within him, "My supply arrives in perfect ways." Let us pause. Take a slow, deep breath. Let your shoulders soften. Say aloud or in the silence of your heart, "My supply arrives in perfect ways by divine grace." Grace is effortless abundance. It is the answer that comes when the mind stops struggling and the heart starts knowing. The human mind believes it must earn its good. The divine mind knows good flows freely by law. The river does not force its course, and yet every drop reaches the sea. So too, your desires are already on their way. You may not see the whole path yet, but the current knows the way. Divine intelligence arranges people, opportunities, and timing like stars in a perfect constellation. Every delay is protection. Every redirection, divine choreography. Trust that your blessings are gathering even now, quietly, invisibly, irresistibly. Florence Scovel often reminded her students, "Infinite Spirit opens the way for my immediate supply." The key word is immediate, for supply is not waiting to be created. It is waiting to be recognized. Your role is not to make it happen, but to allow it to appear. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine standing beneath a gentle rain of golden light. Each droplet carries the essence of divine supply, ideas, resources, opportunities, all descending toward you softly, lovingly, without effort. You lift your hands to receive. The droplets do not sting or overwhelm. They simply absorb into your being, filling you with peace. You understand now that there is no need to strive. The light knows exactly where to fall. Every act of trust opens another channel for grace to enter. Every word of gratitude clears the path. Say gently with your breath, "Divine grace is my source. Divine grace provides for me now." Let those words move through you like water, cool, clear, alive. Now the piano melody grows richer, joined by soft harp strings. The sound feels like motion, like the flowing of grace itself. You think of all the times you worried, all the nights you lay awake, wondering how the next bill would be paid, how the next opportunity would come. And yet somehow, every time a way was made. Was it not grace? The friend who appeared unexpectedly? The job that came by chance? The perfect timing of a message? A call, a door opening just when you were about to give up? Grace has always been at work. It is only now that you are seeing it clearly. So you begin to speak differently. No longer saying, "I don't know how this will work out," but instead, divine grace is arranging all perfectly now. No longer saying, "I must make this happen," but the river of good carries me where I am meant to go. And with each declaration, the unseen machinery of heaven shifts to meet your word. You see your supply is never truly coming. It is already here, moving toward visibility. The delay you perceive is not divine hesitation, but human doubt. When doubt fades, manifestation becomes immediate. You stand once more in the golden field. The river now flows through it, shimmering with light. Every stalk of grain bends toward its reflection, as though bowing to grace. You whisper softly, "Thank you for perfect supply. Thank you for divine grace fulfilling every desire. Thank you that all unfolds in right time and right way." A warmth moves through your body, a knowing, serene, and whole. You understand that you are not separate from supply. You are part of its flow. You are not waiting for grace. You are grace expressing itself as you. Everything that belongs to you comes by right of divine consciousness. And all that comes gently, perfectly by grace. Breathe deeply now. Let your mind be still. My supply arrives in perfect ways by divine grace. Let it echo softly until it becomes rhythm, until the words feel like light in your breath. Stay here for a few quiet moments. Let the truth settle in your spirit. Grace is your eternal companion. It has never left you and never will. All you must do is trust, bless, and receive. Take a deep breath and say aloud, my supply arrives in perfect ways by divine grace. Allow yourself to feel the truth of it. The gentle harp fades into a deeper, steady rhythm, a soft pulse like the sound of a living heart. You find yourself standing at the edge of a forest now, where golden light meets shadows. The air feels cool, fragrant with pine and earth. Ahead, a narrow path winds between tall trees dappled in sunlight. This is the path of release, the journey through the forest of fear toward the clearing of faith. You walk slowly, each step echoing softly beneath the canopy. With every footfall, you feel something loosen inside you, a heaviness, an old tightness in the chest. The rhythm of your breath begins to align with the sound of the forest. Inhale, peace. Exhale, tension. A voice within whispers, fear has no hold on one who trusts the infinite. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, man's word is his wand, filled with magic and power. He can darken his world by words of fear or brighten it by words of faith. How many times have we darkened our own world by words of fear? I can't afford that. It's too late for me. What if the money runs out? These are spells too. Spells cast in the shadow of lack. And like smoke, they cloud our vision of the divine supply that is always present. Today, we unweave those spells. Let me tell you a story. There were once two travelers, Leah and Jonas, who both sought abundance in their lives. Each was given a pouch of golden seeds by a wise teacher who told them, plant these with faith, and you shall reap prosperity. Leah, filled with fear, clenched her pouch tightly. I cannot waste even one, she said. What if they don't grow? She locked them away and guarded them night and day. She counted them, polished them, worried over them. She believed she was keeping her wealth safe. Jonas, on the other hand, smiled at the teacher's words. He took his seeds and went to the fields, blessing each handful as he cast them into the soil. These seeds returned to me multiplied, he said joyfully. The earth is rich and divine increase is sure. Weeks passed. Leah's pouch grew heavy in her mind, a burden of worry. The seeds inside began to dry and lose their life. Jonas's field, meanwhile, burst into green, each seed multiplying itself 100-fold. When Leah finally dared to open her pouch, she found dust where the seeds had once been. In fear, she had lost the very thing she hoped to protect. And Jonas, standing amid his harvest, whispered to the wind, gratitude is my shield and faith my fortune. This story lives within all of us. In some moments, we are Leah, clutching tightly to what we have, fearing that if we release it, we'll have nothing left. In other moments, we are Jonas, open, trusting, knowing that every giving and every blessing returns tenfold. The truth is, this fear clenches the hand, and the clenched hand cannot receive, but gratitude opens the palm, and what is open receives endlessly. Take a deep, slow breath. Bring to mind any area of your life where you have felt fear of loss, money, health, love, opportunity. Feel it gently without judgment. Fear is not your enemy. It is a messenger that says, You have forgotten how safe you are in the arms of divine supply. Say softly to yourself, I am safe. I am provided for. I live under grace, and nothing can be lost in divine mind. Let the words move through you like a balm, dissolving tension. The voice of fear and the voice of faith. Imagine now that fear stands before you, a shadowy figure, trembling but familiar. It speaks in a voice you've heard many times. What if there's not enough? What if I fail? What if I'm forgotten? And then from deeper within, another voice rises, the voice of faith. It speaks not loudly, but clearly, steady as the earth itself. I am the child of the infinite. There is always enough. Failure is impossible, for divine wisdom guides me. I am never forgotten, for the source that created me sustains me. Listen to these two voices for a moment. Feel the difference in your body. Fear tightens, faith expands. Fear grasps, faith opens. Fear withholds, faith blesses. Now breathe in deeply and exhale through the mouth. Imagine the exhale releasing a soft mist of gray, every doubt, every worry, every scarcity thought dissolving into the light. Say gently, I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. Again, I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. Let the rhythm of those words align with your heartbeat. Scarcity is not reality, it is perception. It is the shadow cast when faith forgets its source. When you say, there isn't enough, you step into the shadow. When you say, thank you for the abundance flowing now, you turn toward the light. You see, gratitude and fear cannot dwell in the same house. One must leave for the other to enter. Gratitude invites angels, fear invites ghosts. So each time you catch yourself worrying, pause not to scold yourself, but to remember your power. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, thank you, divine supply, for taking care of me now. You may not yet see the outer form, but inner assurance always precedes outer manifestation. Florence Scovel said faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly. To act accordingly is to bless, to release, to live as though the miracle were already complete. Imagine now that the forest around you begins to clear. Sunlight streams through the branches, and ahead you see a meadow alive with flowers, violet, gold, white, and emerald. Each petal seems to glow from within. This is the field of faith blooming on the other side of fear. You walk into the light, and something miraculous happens with each step. You feel lighter. You look down and see faint shapes falling away from you like dry leaves. Old worries, financial doubts, stories of unworthiness. They drift to the earth and dissolve. A soft breeze carries a whisper through the air. You are supplied. You are safe. You are free. Faith does not mean pretending all is well. It means knowing all is well even before the evidence appears. When you open a seed, you do not see a tree inside, and yet you know it is there in potential. So too with your desires. You may not see them yet, but gratitude waters them daily until they rise into form. So if fear says, there's not enough, faith answers, I bless what I have, and more comes. If fear says I can't see the way, faith replies, divine intelligence shows me the way now. If fear says it's taking too long, faith smiles. Everything arrives in perfect time by divine grace. Each statement is an alchemical shift, turning scarcity into song, anxiety into peace. Now, imagine the golden field of your life stretching out before you once more. In your right hand is the key of gratitude. In your left, the torch of faith. The gates of abundance stand before you wide open. You lift your hands high and declare, I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. Say it again, letting each word vibrate through the air around you. I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. As you speak, the golden light intensifies, bright, warm, alive. You feel yourself expanding, merging with it, becoming light itself. Fear is gone now, not fought, not defeated, but dissolved in the greater radiance of love and trust. The steady pulse returns, the rhythm you heard at the beginning. It is the rhythm of divine law, of endless giving and receiving. You realize that your life too has always been pulsing with that same rhythm. Every inhale is receiving, every exhale is giving. The two cannot be separated. You smile gently, for as long as you breathe, you are in harmony with supply. All lack you now understand is illusion, a misstep in rhythm. And gratitude, faith, and love bring you back to perfect time. You walk once more through the forest path, now radiant with sunlight. The trees bow slightly as you pass leaves, whispering blessings overhead. You have released fear. You have chosen faith. You have remembered who you are, a child of the infinite heir to divine abundance. Breathe deeply one last time. Let your shoulders relax, your jaw soften. Feel peace settle in your being like golden dust. Say aloud or whisper softly, I am safe. I am provided for. I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. Let that decree seal itself in your heart. Comment below, I release fear and choose faith in divine supply. Let others see your declaration and join the vibration of faith. A hush descends like the pause between heartbeats. The golden field lies before you again, luminous beneath an endless sky. You feel lighter now, emptied of fear, filled with quiet assurance. The sun sits low, its rays long and honey gold, spilling warmth across the earth. Every shadow glows at its edges. You realize this place is not somewhere you have come to, it is where you have always been. Gratitude has simply opened your eyes to see it. You take a step forward, feeling the soft hum of the earth beneath your feet. The rhythm of your breath aligns with the pulse of life around you. The whispering grasses, the distant murmur of water, the heart that beats within your chest. All of it sings the same truth, all is abundance. The eternal spring within Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, no man gives to himself but himself, and no man takes away from himself but himself. Gratitude is the act of giving to yourself the awareness of plenty. It opens the inner door through which the river of divine supply flows. Imagine now that deep within your chest lies a wellspring, a shimmering fountain of golden light. Its waters rise gently, endlessly. This is your infinite wellspring of thanks. When you give thanks, even for something small, you open that spring a little wider. When you bless what you have, the current strengthens. When you affirm gratitude for what is unseen, the fountain overflows, carrying its luminous waters into every corner of your life. You can feel it now, the gentle bubbling within your heart, the sweet warmth spreading through your being. You understand deeply and finally that gratitude is not a practice, it is your state of origin. It is the vibration of your soul before fear, before striving, before separation. This wellspring never runs dry, for it is fed by the infinite source itself. In your mind's eye, you see before you a crystal chalice, its surface shimmering with colors that seem to move like water. You lift it in your hands. It is light, yet solid, transparent, yet radiant. As you hold it, you hear your own voice, soft, sure. I thank the money seen, and I thank the money unseen. I thank the opportunities visible and those moving toward me in silence. I thank the answered prayers, and I thank those still unfolding. With each word, the cup fills itself. Light swirls within it, gold, white rose, and emerald, and it never overflows nor empties. It remains ever full, sustained by invisible hands. This is the law of divine gratitude. The more you thank, the more you receive, and yet your receiving never takes away from the infinite. The universe cannot run out of blessings any more than the ocean can run out of waves. You walk slowly through the golden field. With each step, you give thanks for something. Thank you for this body that carries me. Thank you for the roof above my head. Thank you for love that surrounds me. Thank you for the unseen channels opening now. Your voice becomes like music, your words harmonizing with the wind. The air around you shimmers, and suddenly you can see the invisible threads of abundance, streams of light moving in every direction. Each one connects your gratitude to the form it calls forth. You realize you have been surrounded by this web of divine supply all along. Gratitude simply illuminated it. Far in the distance, a sound begins to rise, a chorus faint but growing. It seems the entire field has found its voice. The blades of grass, the rustle of leaves, even the breath of the wind all whisper together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You smile, realizing that this song is not separate from you. You are one note in the vast symphony of creation. Every act of gratitude you offer adds harmony to the music of the world. When one person gives thanks, the vibration ripples outward, touching hearts. You may never meet places you may never go. Gratitude multiplies not only things, but peace, not only prosperity, but joy. It blesses all who are tuned to its frequency. Once there was a teacher named Amara, known for her serenity. A student came to her distressed. "Master," he said, "I have prayed for abundance, but nothing comes. I have affirmed, I have visualized, I have worked, and still I struggle." Amara listened with compassion. Then she poured him tea. She filled his cup to the brim, but did not stop pouring. The tea spilled over onto the table. "Master," the student cried, "it's overflowing." She smiled. "So too is your heart. It is full of worry, complaint, and the belief in lack. There is no room for the divine to pour its gifts." The student bowed his head. "Then what must I do?" Amara handed him an empty cup and said, "Begin with thanks. Each thank you empties the old tea of fear. Each thank you cleanses the cup until grace can fill it again." And so he began. Each morning and night he whispered gratitude for breath, for bread, for every kindness. Soon his cup, once heavy with worry, became light, and the tea of life poured itself freely again. So it is with you. Gratitude empties what fear has filled and opens the vessel of the heart to receive divine supply. Gratitude is not reserved for great miracles. It is meant for every breath. You give thanks when the sun rises and when it sets. You give thanks when you receive and when you release. You give thanks when the path is clear and when it is still forming. For in truth, everything is working together for your highest good. Florence Scovel said, "The invisible forces are ever working for man, who is always pulling in the right direction." Gratitude is that direction. It is the magnetic pull that draws all good toward you. Say softly now, letting the rhythm of your breath match the cadence of your words. "I thank the money seen, and I thank the money unseen. I thank the gifts visible and those still forming. I thank the path known and the path yet to appear." Let those affirmations rise and fall like gentle waves. The music beneath you becomes softer still, slow, circular, endless. It carries you into a state of peace so deep it feels eternal. Gratitude has no opposite. When you are thankful, you are free. In this moment, you can feel a quiet joy settling into every cell of your being. The edges of your awareness blur with light. You are no longer separate from abundance. You are part of its eternal flow. You are not doing gratitude. You are being gratitude. And from that beingness, every form of good takes shape effortlessly, gracefully, inevitably. Your life becomes a living thank you, each breath a prayer, each step a blessing, each word a seed of light. The sun begins to set its rays stretching across the field like rivers of molten gold. You sit upon the earth, feeling the gentle hum of divine substance beneath you. It feels alive, responsive, aware. You whisper softly, "I live in a universe of thanks. Every moment is blessed. Every need is met." You close your eyes. The golden field fades, but its light remains within you, an inner radiance, an infinite wellspring that will never run dry. Now, let these words seal themselves in your consciousness. Speak them slowly, letting them echo like ripples upon still water. I thank the money seen, and I thank the money unseen. I thank the love I know, and the love still flowing to me. I thank the opportunities revealed and those aligning now. I thank divine abundance, infinite and eternal, that sustains me always. Breathe in gratitude. Exhale peace. And know this is your natural state. The infinite wellspring of thanks flows within you, around you, through you forever. Take a deep breath. Inhale, hold, exhale. Let every breath remind you that life itself is flow. Now understand this money is divine substance in motion. It is not material struggle. It is not something you must chase, hoard, or earn by suffering. Florence Scovel Shinn called it invisible supply, the spiritual current always circulating through the universe, awaiting your recognition. Money, like air, is infinite. It is not created by banks, employers, or economies. They are merely channels through which the divine distributes the invisible into visible form. Imagine water flowing through an intricate network of channels. If one stream dries up, the water does not disappear, it simply reroutes itself through another path. And so it is with divine supply. The problem arises when we confuse the channel for the source. We think our income, job, or client is the source of money. But these are merely pipes, and the source, beloved, is God in action. When Florence said, "There is an invisible supply for every demand," she meant that your desire for financial freedom already implies that the supply exists. Otherwise, the desire could not arise in your consciousness. Desire is divine direction. It's the compass of spirit saying, "Look here." The supply is waiting. Think of a woman named Miriam. She had lost her job unexpectedly. The channel had closed. Rent loomed. Her hands trembled as she opened bills that seemed to multiply overnight. But instead of collapsing into fear, she remembered something she'd once written in her journal. "God is my immediate and unfailing supply." She began to repeat it, not out of panic, but out of faith. She walked each morning declaring, "I have a perfect, immediate, and continuous supply." 2 days later, she received an unexpected refund check, the exact amount needed to cover her rent. A week later, a friend recommended her for a contract role that paid double her old salary. Was it chance? No. It was law in motion, divine substance, realigning itself once Miriam aligned her consciousness. When you know money is spirit, not struggle, you become a magnet to it. It ceases to resist you because you no longer resist it. The struggle ends the moment you see money as what it truly is, God circulating through form. So right now, speak this with me slowly, deliberately. Money is not separate from spirit. Money is God in action. It moves through me easily and perfectly. I am one with infinite supply. Money responds to recognition. It listens when you speak its divine name. To honor it as spiritual substance is to lift it from the realm of fear into the realm of freedom. Each time you affirm this truth, you open the sluice gates of your invisible reservoir. Remember the analogy. When the water in one channel dries, the river does not panic. It simply flows another way. You too can trust the rerouting. So, let us end this block with our declaration, and I want you to share it aloud. Write it or type it in the comments. The universe is not limited to logic. It thrives on surprise. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "There are no lost opportunities in divine mind." When one door closes, another often larger, brighter, and more divine swings open. But you must be awake enough to notice it. Because when a miracle knocks, it rarely looks like you expect. I want you to imagine yourself standing before a long corridor of doors. Some are old, wooden, familiar, marked by the past. Others are new, shimmering with light from beneath the threshold. For years, you've been knocking on the old ones, begging them to open. But the law of supply says, stop knocking on what has ended. Instead, turn. See the light leaking through the seams of a door you've never considered before. That light that is your divine opportunity. It could be a conversation, a sudden inspiration, an unexpected message, or a change that seems at first inconvenient. Every shift is a signal. Something new wants to come through you. Let's look at a story. There was a man named Raphael, an artist, who'd given up painting after years of struggle. He believed no one valued his work, so he sold his brushes and took a corporate job. But inside, he felt dry. One morning, his commute was disrupted, train canceled, bus delayed. He walked through a part of the city he hadn't seen in years, and there, in a cafe window, hung a sign, "Call for local artists." Something nudged him. He entered. Within weeks, his artwork filled the cafe walls. Within months, a gallery approached him. He is now living solely from his art. The delay, the detour, they were divine design. Florence would say, every seeming loss is the birth of a new opportunity. So pause now, breathe in deeply, and whisper, "Divine doors open for me now." I walk through them with confidence and faith. When you speak this, you awaken a frequency that only open doors can hear. Remember, you don't open doors by force. You align with them by faith. Visualize it. The lock clicks, the hinges creak, the light pours out. You step through. It feels warm, abundant, peaceful, the sensation of rightness. Every opportunity that is truly yours will feel like peace, not pressure. The divine never needs to convince you. It simply calls you forward. So I invite you to open your imagination right now. See yourself surrounded by radiant golden doors, each one labeled with blessings, perfect work, overflowing finances, ideal home, loving companionship, creative expansion. Now imagine them all swinging open effortlessly as light rushes toward you. It feels like release. It feels like possibility. And as the music swells, say aloud, "Doors open for me now." Unexpected blessings appear from every direction. Comment it below if you feel new opportunities stirring. Doors open for me now. There comes a moment when your consciousness overflows, when you stop asking for drops and begin to call for rivers. Florence called it the avalanche of abundance. It is the law of overflow when your faith becomes so rich, so steady, that supply can no longer trickle. It must pour. Abundance is not earned, it's recognized. It is the natural state of your divine self. Picture it: golden waterfalls cascading over your life, every bill paid with ease, every need met before it even arises. You stand in the river of light laughing as currents of gold swirl around your feet. This is not fantasy, it is a vibrational truth. Spirit delights in lavishness. When Florence wrote, "Nothing stands between man and his highest ideals but doubt and fear," she meant this: once you remove the dam, the flood begins. Say with me now, I remove every dam of doubt. I allow my good to pour forth freely. Now feel that shift in your chest, the release, the expansion. Let's enter the story of Elise. For years, she scraped by, believing small amounts were realistic. Then she heard a line from Florence' infinite spirit: "Open the way for my immediate supply. Let all that is mine reach me in great avalanches of abundance." She wrote it daily. She didn't hustle harder, she believed deeper. Within a month, an old client resurfaced with a project that paid tenfold. Within 6 months, she'd moved to her dream home. Avalanches do not begin with snow, they begin with a vibration. Abundance has sound a hum of trust, a rhythm of joy. Let's chant it together in 3 breaths. Avalanches of abundance flow through me now. Avalanches of abundance flow through me now. Avalanches of abundance flow through me now. Pause, music crescendos, then falls silent. Now feel the stillness. Feel the gratitude, the quiet after the rush that is divine peace. In this silence, your manifestation takes root. Whisper softly, "I welcome the avalanche of abundance now." To receive abundantly is one law. To spend fearlessly is another. True prosperity is not hoarding, it's circulation with wisdom. Money loves movement. It resists the grip of fear. Imagine 2 scenes. In the first, a woman receives $1,000. Immediately fear whispers, "Save it. Don't touch it." What if nothing more comes? So she hides it away, and soon, unexpected expenses arise that drain it from her in ways she cannot control. In the second, another woman receives the same amount. She pauses, breathes, and says, "I spend this money under divine guidance. Every dollar returns to me multiplied." She donates a portion, joyfully invests in a course that inspires her, and pays her bills with gratitude. A week later, new opportunities come multiplied supply. Fear tightens flow. Faith opens it. Florence taught there is no loss in divine mind. When you spend in faith, you remain plugged into the source of replenishment. Before you spend, listen inwardly. Ask, does this feel light or heavy? Expansive or contracting? Divine wisdom speaks through feeling. If it feels light-inspired, proceed. If it feels heavy, fearful, pause, affirm, and reset. Say this with me: I spend wisely and fearlessly. Every dollar I circulate returns to me blessed and multiplied. That is divine economics. You do not spend, you circulate. Each dollar you release carries an invisible blessing and returns with friends. Let's anchor this with a small dialogue. Fear says, if you give, you'll have less. Faith replies, if I give, I activate circulation. Fear says, what if it doesn't come back? Faith replies, it always does, because I live in an infinite loop of supply. Your role is to stay in the vibration of generosity, even if the gesture is small. Florence once said, man can only lose what he fears to lose. So let's choose release instead of resistance. Each time you pay a bill, say thank you, Infinite Spirit. that this money blesses all it touches and returns to me multiplied. You will begin to feel joy where anxiety once lived. Now repeat this aloud, our anchor affirmation. I spend fearlessly under divine guidance. Write it, speak it, feel your confidence rise. That is financial faith in action. Listen. Do you hear it? The sound of waves, endless, patient, rhythmic. That is the sound of your supply. It never stops. It rises and falls in form, but its essence is infinite. Florence said, God's supply is immediate and endless. Your good does not come and go, your awareness of it does. Money opportunities, ideas, they are the tide. They come forward when you are open and recede when you tighten. But the ocean remains. Picture yourself standing on the shore of divine provision. Waves touch your feet, gentle, generous. You realize they've been coming towards you all along. All you ever needed to do was receive. There is no shortage in spirit. The air never says I'm running out. The ocean never says enough waves. And God never says I can't provide. Your only task is to remember. Say softly, my supply is endless and immediate. Let that phrase echo like the tide. Again, my supply is endless and immediate. Feel the rhythm waves of peace. Let gratitude fill every cell. Because in this vibration, you become the ocean itself, not the drop. There is no effort here, only alignment. Florence said, the supply belongs to you before you ask for the desire itself is proof of ownership. So if you desire prosperity, it is already coded in your divine design. You are not trying to create abundance, you are remembering it. Now close your eyes for a moment. Visualize waves of light flowing endlessly toward you, golden tides that carry peace, provision, and perfect order. Every wave whispers, here, beloved. Here is more. And with every breath, say it one final time. My supply is endless and immediate. The dawn arrives softly, the veil of night lifting like a curtain, revealing the quiet promise of a new day. The world is still, and in that stillness, your word becomes the first sound of creation. Florence Scovel Shinn said, your word is your wand, and so it is. You are the magician of your own morning, the weaver of light, the speaker of worlds unseen. Each morning before the outer world awakens, the inner world speaks. You breathe deeply, and with the first exhale, you choose your decree. For this is not merely affirmation, it is the language of divine law. It is the tuning of your heart to the frequency of abundance. And as you speak, heaven listens. Say aloud with the rhythm of your own pulse, as if your heartbeat is the drumbeat of creation itself. I am one with divine abundance. Every cell of my being radiates prosperity. My words open doors of gold. What I decree in faith becomes visible in grace. Now pause, feel it. Let each word settle, not a sound, but a substance, a living vibration entering the unseen fields around you. The divine hears not your wishing, but your knowing. Breathe in deeply again. This is your sacred rhythm word. Breath, knowing, silence. Now continue with joy rising like morning sunlight. The riches of the universe flow to me through me and as me. I am a clear channel of divine supply. Every idea I act upon prospers. I walk in perfect timing. Every step is guided and supported. You are not begging. You are not waiting. You are commanding not from ego, but from spiritual authority. For you are made in the image of the Creator, and creation is your inheritance. The vibration of your decree fills the room. You may imagine golden light spiraling from your heart, expanding outward, touching your home, your finances, your relationships, your dreams. Every corner of your life illumined by your living word. Say it again with slow certainty. My word is my wand. I speak and it is done. As night descends and the day dissolves into stillness, you close the circle of creation. Morning was for decree, evening is for trust. In the morning, you command the day. In the evening, you release it into divine hands. Sit quietly, breathe softly. Let gratitude flow over you like gentle rain. Then say, the day is complete and all things are working together for my good. I rest in perfect peace, knowing that abundance unfolds while I sleep. Every seed I have planted grows in divine order. I am cared for by infinite intelligence. Imagine your worries as petals on a river floating away one by one. Your only task is to trust the current. For while you rest, Spirit works. You are not the laborer of the harvest, you are the dreamer of the garden. And every dream, when nourished by faith, becomes fruit in its season. So now whisper as a lullaby to your soul, I release all striving. I rest in divine sufficiency. I am already provided for. All is well. The divine hears these softest words, perhaps even more deeply than the bold decrees of morning, because in the quiet of trust, the law fulfills itself. Morning word, evening rest. Decree release, speak surrender. This is the rhythm of the prosperous soul. Each time you repeat your decree, you carve a new path in the subconscious where faith lives and miracles begin. And as this practice becomes habit, your life becomes a song, a harmony between your word and divine law. Every act you perform, paying a bill, greeting a stranger stepping into the world, will echo with the vibration you have spoken. For your word is no longer mere sound. It has become your atmosphere. Your aura glows with certainty. Your presence itself affirms abundance is natural to me. Now let us decree once more together with rhythm, breath, and conviction. Feel the words vibrate in your body as truth not wish I decree that today abundance surrounds me. I decree that prosperity flows through me. I decree that unexpected blessings find me easily. I decree that my every thought is aligned with divine supply. I decree that all I do today is blessed, multiplied, and made whole. Let the sound of these words echo through your being, rising, circling, sealing. This is not a performance. This is an awakening. Every decree is a door, and every door opens to a greater field of grace. So today, let your words walk before you, speaking for you, in rooms you have not yet entered, arranging favor, weaving harmony, preparing joy. When you speak your morning decree, imagine the sound leaving your lips as a ribbon of light winding its way through the unseen corridors of time-setting divine appointments, orchestrating miracles you cannot yet perceive. And when you whisper your evening decree, imagine all those same ribbons returning, glowing, complete, bringing back the fruit of faith fulfilled. This is the secret Florence Scovel revealed again and again. Your word is your wand. You wave it through the invisible, and the visible must obey. So wave your wand now, not with strain, but with joy. The world rearranges itself for the one who knows their word, carries divine authority. And so, beloved, rise in your morning light and rest in your evening peace. For in both, in the speaking and the stillness, you live as co-creator with infinite supply. Now say it aloud and claim it with your whole being. I decree my abundance now. There is a law woven into the fabric of the universe, a quiet, golden rhythm that governs the flow of all things. It is the law of circulation. What you give returns, multiplied and transfigured. This law is not punishment nor reward, it is harmony. It is the heartbeat of prosperity itself. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, "Giving opens the way for receiving." In order to create activity in finances, one should give. To give is not to lose, it is to breathe. The inhale cannot exist without the exhale. Receiving cannot exist without giving. So now, breathe. Inhale, feel yourself drawing in divine energy, the abundance of all that is. Exhale, let gratitude flow outward as offering, as blessing, as release. This is how abundance circulates through the living rhythm of gratitude, generosity, and grace. There was once a woman who longed for more peace, more stability, more joy. She worked tirelessly, counting every coin, guarding every possession. Yet the more she clutched, the tighter her world became. One day, she met a teacher who told her, "You must give to live. You must release to receive." The woman hesitated. "But I have so little. How can I give?" The teacher smiled, eyes filled with light. "Give what you wish to multiply. Give with joy, and the universe will echo your song." So she began timidly at first. She gave a coin to a stranger, a kind word to a weary friend, a prayer for one who had hurt her. Each gift, though small, seemed to open an invisible gate. And soon her life began to move subtly at first, then with wondrous speed. An unexpected check arrived. A door to a new opportunity opened. Joy found her again, not through earning, but through giving. And when she counted her blessings, they were more than tenfold what she had released. She learned that giving was not subtraction. It was multiplication in disguise. The energy she gave returned, purified, magnified, and divinely timed. Prosperity is not a stagnant pool, it is a river, and rivers must flow. If you block the current with fear, with hoarding, with resentment, the waters grow still, heavy, lifeless. But when you release, when you let gratitude circulate, the current strengthens fresh and clear. This is why every act of giving, no matter how small, awakens spiritual circulation. When you bless another, you are really blessing yourself, for you are one with all life. Say aloud now, in the rhythm of breath, "I give with love, and I receive with joy." Every gift I give blesses the giver and the receiver alike. I circulate divine abundance freely, and all returns to me multiplied. Pause. Feel the expansion in your chest, that lightness that comes when you release. You are not emptying yourself. You are clearing the channel for flow. Many have misunderstood the sacred act of tithing, giving a portion of what one receives back to the source that nourishes the soul. It is not a debt, not an obligation, not a superstition. It is gratitude in motion. It is your way of saying, "I trust the law of supply. I live in abundance." When you tithe, bless, or share, you send a signal to infinite intelligence that you believe there is always more. You proclaim, "I live in an infinite universe. There is no lack, no limitation." And that declaration, once spoken in faith, becomes your lived reality. Tithing may be money, yes, but it may also be time, kindness, attention, prayer. To bless another's good is to multiply your own. To give joyfully is to unlock the storehouses of heaven. Florence Shinn wrote, "When man becomes a giver, he becomes a great receiver." This is not poetry, it is metaphysical law. Imagine now that every thought of yours carries a vibration, each word a wave that moves through the unseen, touching lives you may never meet. You can bless silently. You can bless with intention. You can send prosperity into the world with a simple whisper, "May you be blessed and supplied." Try it now. Close your eyes and think of one person who may need a touch of light. Picture them surrounded by golden energy. Say softly, "I bless you with peace, prosperity, and joy." Feel the echo of that blessing come back to you like the warmth of sunlight returning after reflection from a bright wall. Every blessing you send is mirrored back, multiplied. You are not separate from the ones you bless. You are waves of the same ocean. In an ancient city, there was a merchant who sold lamps. Each evening, he would light a small lamp outside his shop and whisper, "May all who pass by find light for their journey." He did this not as advertisement, but as devotion. One year trade was poor. Storms came, ships delayed, and goods were lost. The merchant's friends mocked him. "You light a lamp for others, yet your store is dim." But the merchant smiled. "My light is never lost," he said. "It travels and it returns." Months passed, and one day a caravan arrived. A wealthy traveler entered his shop. "I came from far away," said the traveler. "One night, lost in the desert, I saw a lamp glowing in my mind, your lamp. It guided me to safety. I have come to repay the light." He bought every lamp, paid richly, and blessed the merchant's name. And so the merchant learned again, the light you give is never wasted. It travels unseen, and one day it returns with blessing. Today, give something, anything, with love. Give a word of kindness. Give a prayer for a stranger. Give thanks for a challenge that taught you strength. Give money where your spirit feels guided. Do not calculate. Bless. Do not fear. Trust. Do not give to give because your soul is overflowing. As you give, say, "Divine substance flows through me in endless circulation. What I give returns to me multiplied, pressed down, and running over." I am one with the infinite rhythm of generosity. Let this be your melody, your daily dance with the law of circulation. Pause now. Close your eyes and sense the invisible river moving through you from your heart outward and back again. It is not money alone. It is energy, love, attention, gratitude. All of it moves through you because you are the channel. As long as you remain open, the river cannot dry. As long as you bless, you are blessed. As long as you circulate gratitude, you live in abundance. This is how the universe breathes through you. So go forth in the spirit of giving, knowing that every gesture, every word of blessing multiplies in unseen ways. Your giving is not forgotten. It is not lost. It is recorded in the eternal rhythm of divine circulation. And soon it returns to you, not as mere echo, but as radiant harvest. Breathe deeply and say it one more time. I give with love. I receive with joy. Gratitude is my currency. I am rich in generosity, rich in spirit, rich in life. Now open your eyes and let your heart smile. You are the giver and the receiver, the river and the sea. You are circulation itself, divine flow made visible. The path of prosperity is not walked in haste. It unfolds in quiet confidence, step by step, moment by moment. True wealth is not the noise of accumulation, but the peace of trust. It is not the frantic grasping of the outer world, but the serene knowing of the inner one. Florence Scovel Shinn taught faith knows it has already received and acts accordingly. This is calm confidence, the sacred stillness that comes when you no longer wonder if your good will come, but rest in the certainty that it already has. This is the peace that manifests wealth without strain, for divine supply is not summoned by worry, but welcomed by serenity. Close your eyes, dear soul, and imagine yourself walking through a garden made of light. Each leaf glows softly as though lit from within. The air hums with gentle peace, not silence, but the living stillness of presence. You walk barefoot along a golden path. Beneath your feet, the earth feels warm and alive, pulsing with quiet energy. You sense it, the abundance of life in every direction. Flowers bloom without effort. Streams flow without pushing. The sun shines without asking permission. You pause beneath a tree whose branches shimmer with golden fruit. You reach for one, not in hurry, not in hunger, but in gratitude. You know the fruit is yours by right of existence. You take it gently, hold it, and whisper, "All I need is already here." The fruit dissolves into light in your hands, and that light flows into your heart. This is divine confidence, the knowing that every need is met in perfect order, that nothing is ever delayed, and that what is yours cannot be withheld. When you trust in divine order, even money becomes peaceful. You no longer chase it, fear it, or measure your worth by its movement. You bless it. You let it move freely, knowing it is only the visible form of invisible supply. Repeat softly, "Money is divine energy in motion. It flows to me in perfect peace and perfect rhythm. I handle it with love and wisdom. I am calm, centered, and secure in divine abundance." Let these words settle deep within you, dissolving any residue of fear. Fear contracts. Faith expands. When you release fear, you widen your channel, and through that openness, supply flows like sunlight through clear glass. Remember, money opportunities and ideas are not the source, they are channels. The source is infinite, invisible, ever present. When you remember this truth, you can meet any circumstance with composure, grace, and poise. Imagine standing before a still lake at dawn. The surface is perfectly smooth, reflecting the sky like a mirror. When the mind is turbulent, filled with doubt, anxiety, or grasping the lake ripples, and the reflection of abundance is distorted. But when the mind becomes calm, the reflection becomes clear again, and divine ideas can reach you effortlessly. Calmness is not weakness, it is mastery. It says, "I know the law, I trust the process, I am already supplied." Florence wrote, "When you do not run after your good, it runs after you." This is the paradox of calm confidence. The moment you stop chasing, the moment you trust, everything begins to find you. So today, let serenity be your magnet. Let peace be your prayer. Let quiet trust be your wealth. Let us go deeper now. Sit in stillness. Breathe softly. Picture yourself standing once more in that radiant garden. But this time, you are surrounded by golden mist, warm and fragrant. This is the aura of divine trust, the atmosphere of your prosperity consciousness. You are safe here. You are supported here. Now see before you a table covered in light. Upon it rests a ledger, the book of your life's abundance. You open it and see written across the first page, "Paid in full." Your debts, inner and outer, are dissolved in divine love. Your accounts, both material and spiritual, are balanced in grace. You breathe, and a deep stillness fills your body. You are not behind. You are not waiting. You are already aligned with the flow of infinite supply. Repeat gently, "Divine order is now established in my finances. All that is mine by right of consciousness manifests with ease. I live in calm confidence, knowing all is unfolding perfectly." Feel these words not as sound, but as presence. Let them rest in you like warm light resting on still water. There was once a man who sought prosperity with all his might. He worked endlessly, spoke his affirmations by the dozen, and yet his blessings seemed delayed. In his heart, there was always a whisper. When will it come? Why not yet? One evening, exhausted, he walked to the sea. The water shimmered beneath the moon, endless and calm. As he gazed upon the horizon, he felt something shift within him. The sea did not hurry. The tides moved with certainty. Nothing was forced, nothing delayed. And in that moment, he understood his faith had been frantic, his affirmations hurried prayers of hidden doubt. So he released them. He whispered instead, "I trust the divine timing of my life." He returned home at peace, and within weeks opportunities appeared, debts dissolved, paths opened. He learned what Florence meant when she wrote, "Faith never wavers." His calm confidence became his fortune. Calm confidence is a practice, a muscle of faith. It grows stronger each time you choose stillness over fear, gratitude over grasping, surrender over struggle. So when worry whispers, you respond not with panic, but with decree. Say softly, as if speaking to your own soul, "Peace, be still," and it will be. Each time you repeat these words, the waves within you settle, and the divine current carries you forward effortlessly. You no longer ask how or when you rest in now. For now is the moment of manifestation. Now is the dwelling place of the divine. Let these affirmations become your daily breath, slow, steady. Certain I am calm, confident, and centered in divine supply. All that I need is already prepared. Divine timing is never late, never early, always perfect. Every delay is a blessing in disguise. My peace magnetizes prosperity. I walk in serenity, and all doors open before me. Speak them until your heartbeat syncs with their rhythm. Let calm confidence become your new vibration, the silent frequency of abundance fulfilled. Now let the music of your breath guide you. Inhale peace. Exhale trust. No words needed now, just the stillness, vast, radiant, alive. In this stillness, the divine rearranges all things for your good. You do not need to see the how. You only need to feel the harmony. Let go. Rest in faith. The work is done. The seed is growing. The harvest is sure. You are prosperous because you are peace. You are abundant because you are aligned. You are wealthy because you are whole. And so it is. Gratitude is not merely a feeling. It is a frequency, a living current of harmony that draws all good things into its orbit. It is the language of the soul when it remembers its oneness with the divine. It is the invisible magnet that pulls miracles from the unseen into the seen. Florence Scovel Shinn said, "Gratitude is the law of increase, and complaint is the law of decrease. To live in gratitude is to dwell permanently within the law of increase, the realm where every blessing multiplies by acknowledgement. This is not gratitude for one good moment, but gratitude as a way of being, a rhythm that infuses every hour, every breath, every choice. For when you live in thanksgiving, you declare to the universe, 'I am already blessed,' and that declaration becomes your constant reality. As the first light of dawn touches your eyelids, your consciousness awakens not in lack, but in fullness. Before your feet even touch the floor, whisper softly, 'Thank you, divine life, for this new day of endless possibility. Thank you for the breath that animates me. Thank you for the unseen blessings already on their way.' Do not rush to list all that is missing. Begin instead with all that is. Your bed becomes an altar, your breath a prayer, your morning light a message of renewal. In that instant of gratitude, the universe listens and responds. For every thank you is a door, and gratitude is the key that opens it. As you rise, imagine each step upon the floor, igniting golden ripples of light, each movement a silent proclamation. I walk in grace. I live in gratitude. I am supplied in every way. Throughout your day, you begin to see through what Florence called the magic mirror of life. Whatever you praise increases. Whatever you bless multiplies. When you spend money, you bless it. I thank this money for its faithful service and release it joyfully. It returns to me multiplied. When you meet another soul, you bless them silently. I am grateful for your presence in my path. When challenges appear, you transform them by your gratitude. Thank you, divine order, for the lesson this moment brings. I receive the gift within it. This is gratitude as alchemy, the art of turning every experience into gold. Gratitude transforms not what you have, but how you see. And once your vision changes, the outer world must follow. There was once a woman named Clara who had lost much her job, her savings, her sense of purpose. She sat at her kitchen table one morning, weeping over unpaid bills until she recalled something her grandmother had said long ago. Child, the grateful heart can turn even dust into diamonds. Clara wiped her tears and whispered, "Thank you." She didn't feel grateful, but she spoke it anyway as a seed of faith. She thanked the roof above her, though small. She thanked the light through the window. She thanked the lessons she could not yet understand. Day after day, she gave thanks not to force results, but to remember her power. One morning, an unexpected call came, a friend offering her a small project. Then another opportunity. Then a better one. Within months, her finances had recovered, but more than that, her peace had deepened. She realized gratitude had not changed her circumstances first, it had changed her frequency, and the new frequency changed everything else. When you work, let gratitude be your silent companion. Say within yourself as you begin, "Thank you, Divine Mind, for the ideas flowing through me. Thank you for the opportunities to serve, to grow, to prosper." Gratitude sharpens the mind, sweetens the atmosphere, and magnetizes success. It opens the door to divine ideas, those flashes of inspiration that carry you beyond ordinary logic into effortless demonstration. When frustration arises, pause and breathe. I am grateful for the wisdom this moment requires. Gratitude turns problems into portals. It transforms obstacles into invitations for expansion. Every situation that seems to challenge you hides a gift waiting to be revealed by your thankful heart. When night arrives and the day begins to close, gratitude becomes your benediction, your gentle seal upon the hours gone by. Sit quietly, perhaps by candlelight, and let the memories of the day drift before you. Whisper softly, "Thank you for every joy. Thank you for every challenge that refined me. Thank you for the unseen hands guiding my path." You may recall moments that felt heavy or conversations that hurt. Bless them too. Gratitude does not deny pain. It redeems it. It turns every shadow into soil where light can grow. As you rest, imagine golden threads connecting you to every person, every event, every moment of the day. Each thread glows as you bless it with thanks, and as they shimmer, your entire day transforms a tapestry of grace. You close your eyes and know nothing was wasted. Everything was holy. Gratitude is not reserved for miracles, it creates them. It is not limited to moments of triumph, it reveals the sacredness in the ordinary. As you sip your morning tea, give thanks. As you pay your bills, Bless the circulation of money and the systems that sustain you. As you drive, thank the road, the car, the hands that built it. As you greet the day's tasks, thank the breath that moves you, the intelligence that guides you. Even when something breaks, say with a smile, something better is already on its way. Thank you, divine order. Each thank you expands your consciousness of supply. Each act of gratitude widens the channel for more to flow through you. Florence said, man must make the first move. When man praises or gives thanks for the good he already has, he opens the way for more to come. So let your life be one continuous first move. Let your every act of thanks announce to the universe, I am ready for increase. Imagine now that gratitude is a radiant light swirling around your heart, golden and warm. With each breath, it expands outward, touching your home, your relationships, your finances, your health. Every area it touches begins to glow, to heal, to multiply. Whisper with devotion, I am thankful for what is and for what is becoming. I bless the flow of life in and around me. Every breath of gratitude multiplies my blessings. I live in a constant state of divine appreciation. Feel how calm and full your heart becomes. This is the true wealth, the inner opulence that no loss can diminish. When you live in gratitude, you live in grace. And grace is the atmosphere of miracles. Let us go one step further. Gratitude need not stop at you. It longs to move outward, to touch the world through you. Each time you speak a word of thanks aloud, you raise the vibration of everyone who hears it. You may never know who is healed by your gratitude, but the ripple moves through creation. Today, bless others with your thankful heart. Bless the stranger who smiles at you. Bless the food that nourishes you. Bless the world, even in its chaos, for beneath it divine order is unfolding. When you bless others, you anchor heaven on earth, and the universe, recognizing the frequency of gratitude, rushes to pour more good into your life, not as reward, but as resonance, for you have become gratitude itself. Now close your eyes and take one slow, deep breath. Exhale softly. See your life before you, every memory, every lesson, every gift, as a golden river flowing endlessly forward. Hear yourself whisper, thank you for it all. Thank you for what has been, what is, and what is yet to be. You are not waiting for blessings, you are standing in them. Every moment, every breath, every heartbeat is proof that you are one with divine abundance. Gratitude is your natural state, your living rhythm, your eternal wealth. Live it, speak it, embody it, and watch the universe mirror it back in radiant form. Share how you practice gratitude daily. Your story inspires others. There comes a sacred hour in every journey when all striving ends, when you stand not as seeker, but as receiver, not as one who asks, but as one who knows. This is that hour, the hour of realization, the hour of union. For all that has been spoken, the word, the decree, the gratitude, the calm now gathers into one great current of divine flow. It moves through you, as you, and for you. You have remembered the ancient truth Florence Scovel Shinn so often taught. Nothing stands between man and his highest good, but his own doubts and fears. And now those doubts dissolve. The fear has been transmuted. You stand as the living expression of divine abundance. Imagine yourself standing beside a river, not of water, but of shimmering golden light. It flows endlessly, gently, peacefully. It has always been there, It is the river of grace, the eternal current of supply, wisdom, health, love, and joy that flows from infinite source. For years, humanity has tried to earn from this river, to draw from it through effort, anxiety, or control. But the river does not respond to struggle. It responds to alignment. And today, you remember, you were never meant to carry buckets to this river. You were meant to become one with its flow. So you step forward. The golden light touches your feet, your hands, your heart. And the moment it does, every cell remembers I am the flow. You feel warmth, serenity, and power all at once. There is no separation between you and supply, between prayer and fulfillment, between word and manifestation. You whisper softly, I am one with the eternal flow of divine abundance. I live in the effortless rhythm of grace. What I give returns to me multiplied. All that I desire already exists within me. You breathe, and the river breathes with you, one pulse, one flow, one life. In this sacred moment, you understand the perfect rhythm of the universe. To receive is to give. To rest is to trust. To bless is to increase. Every action, every word, every heartbeat is part of the same divine circulation. Florence said, man's supply is inexhaustible and unfailing when fully trusted. You feel this truth now not as an idea, but as presence. It hums in your body like a quiet song. I am supported. I am supplied. I am sustained. Every breath you take becomes an exchange with infinite source, inhaling divine inspiration, exhaling gratitude and blessing. You are both the giver and the receiver, the river and the ocean, the drop and the tide. Repeat gently, rhythmically, I am the giver and the receiver. I am the channel and the current. All that flows through me blesses the world. Nothing can be withheld from me, for I am one with infinite supply. These words are not mere sound. They are vibration aligning every fiber of your being with divine law. As you rest in this awareness, imagine soft music, rising strings, and choral voices, luminous and vast. The sound swells, carrying your heart into pure expansion. It is the sound of gratitude, magnified gratitude, not for one blessing, but for all of life. The music moves through your memories, moments of joy, moments of challenge, all now revealed as steps in your awakening. Every trial was training. Every waiting was ripening. Every silence was a sacred preparation for this song of fulfillment. You whisper to the infinite, thank you for every moment that shaped me. Thank you for the strength that carried me. Thank you for the love that never left me. Thank you for this knowing that I and abundance are one. And the universe answers not in words, but in warmth, in peace, in radiant stillness. Now visualize the golden river flowing upward, transforming into light that fills the sky. That light descends upon you, surrounding you completely. It is gentle, yet powerful, a living field of divine fulfillment. You can feel every part of your life being touched. Finances, relationships, opportunities, creativity, peace. Each aspect begins to glow with new vitality. What was once tangled begins to unravel. What was once hidden begins to reveal. You sense the truth. You are not manifesting anything. You are simply allowing what has always been yours to appear. Florence wrote, "No man is a success in business unless he loves his work." And now you understand success is not the goal. It is the overflow of love, the natural fruit of gratitude and faith. You are not chasing the fruit, you are tending the roots. And the roots are grounded in peace, praise, and divine certainty. Repeat softly, everything I touch prospers and blesses. My work is love, made visible. I walk in divine order and perfect timing. All is well, eternally well. In this radiant stillness, you realize that prosperity is not a portion of life, it is the wholeness of life itself. You cannot separate health from wealth, peace from purpose, love from supply. They are all threads of the same golden tapestry, the fabric of divine fulfillment. And so with each breath, you feel yourself expanding into wholeness, no longer a seeker of abundance, but a living embodiment of it. You rest your hand upon your heart and decree, I am whole, I am complete, I am fulfilled. I release all striving and live in divine ease. The grace of prosperity flows through every part of my being. My life is a testament to divine abundance. Hold this feeling. Let it become your identity. From this day forward, you do not try to be abundant, you remember that you are. Now imagine yourself standing on a high hill overlooking the world. Below you lie cities, rivers, oceans, life in motion, filled with hearts like yours seeking light. You lift your hands and golden light pours through you, flowing outward like a blessing. Every person you touch through thought, through word, through presence, receives a spark of grace. You speak not for yourself alone now, but for all. May all who hear these words know their divine inheritance. May every heart awaken to the truth of infinite supply. May the world remember that love and abundance are one. May peace reign and prosperity flow as the natural rhythm of divine life. Your voice joins the chorus of creation itself, the eternal thank you sung by every star, every wave, every breath. And in that sound, you feel the circle close, the beginning meeting the end in perfect harmony. The decree spoken in block 3.1, the giving blessed in block 3.2, the peace anchored in block 3.3, the gratitude lived in block 3. For all now return here unified, fulfilled. Florence Scovel Shinn wrote, faith is expectancy. Act as though you have already received, and you shall have it. You have now received. You have become expectancy itself, steady, luminous, unwavering. There is no more waiting, no more wondering. You walk henceforth as the vessel of divine supply, every word, a decree, every act, a blessing, every silence, a benediction. Breathe deeply. Let the breath settle into your heart like a seal of gold. This is your covenant with divine flow, a bond unbreakable, eternal, infinite. Say softly, I live in the eternal flow of divine abundance. My supply is endless, my peace unshakable, my joy complete. Every day I give, receive, and bless in perfect harmony. I am the living proof of divine prosperity. The words resonate through every plane of your being, physical, mental, spiritual. They ripple outward into your life, arranging circumstances, aligning paths, magnetizing miracles. The law moves because the word has been spoken. The music begins to soften the luminous chords, fading into silence. Only your breath remains deep and rhythmic, perfectly at peace. You feel the golden river now flowing through your heart, no longer outside you, but within you forever. It will flow through every moment that follows, through every conversation, every creation, every quiet hour of rest. You have entered the rhythm of eternal grace. You are part of the infinite's own heartbeat. Stay here just breathing as the light gently fades into stillness. Then, when you are ready, open your eyes, smile. Step forward not as a seeker, but as a vessel of blessing. You are prosperity walking. You are gratitude breathing. You are divine abundance made visible. And from this moment on, every word you speak will carry the vibration of that truth. Now let this be your final decree, soft, simple, eternal thank you, divine abundance. I live in your eternal flow. Thank you, divine life, for making me whole, complete, and radiant. Thank you, divine order, for the perfect unfolding of my path. I am grateful, I am blessed, I am free. Let the echo of those words fill the space around you. The light within you shines quietly, unendingly. All is well, all is done. If your heart is full, type, thank you, divine abundance. Let this be your decree.